Happy morning, students. Coming back to the topic coordinate geometry, we are going to see the problems in exercise 3.1. The first problem, how will you describe the position of a table lamp on your study table to another person? So he has given the table where on the table lamp is fixed. So you need to find the position of the table lamp on the table. So first, let us take the two edges of the table where the two edges are perpendicular to each other. Will be having one edge as x-axis and one of the edges y-axis. So now we are going to see the position of the table lamp. That is, I need to find out my x point and the y point to represent the position of the table lamp here. Where the position of the table lamp which was away from the x-axis will be this 15 centimeter, whereas the measure of the table lamp which is away from the y-axis which is 10 centimeter. So depending upon this 10 centimeter related to the x-axis point and this 15 centimeter related to the y-axis point. So my position of the table will be 10, 15. Now coming to the solution, I have written what I said in the figure. Take any two perpendicular edges as x-axis and y-axis. The measure of the table lamp from the x-axis is marked as 15 as I said, and measure of the distance of the table lamp from the y-axis is 10 centimeter. Therefore, the position of the table lamp is 10, 15, where my x-axis is 10 and y-axis is 15 centimeter. Now, coming to the second problem, a city has two main roads which cross each other at the center of the city. These two roads are along the north-south direction and east-west direction. All the other streets of the city run parallel to these roads and are 200 meters apart. There are about 5 streets in each direction. Using 1 centimeter is equal to 200 meter, draw a model of the city. Represents the roads and the streets by a single line. So here we are going to draw the model and we need to find the answer for the given question. How many cross streets can be referred to as 4, 3 and how many cross streets can be referred to as 3, 4. In the problem, he has given two main roads, that is one main road which is in the direction of east-west direction which is running horizontally, and the other road will be in the north-south direction which is running vertically. So there are 5 streets which is parallel to the horizontal road and there are 5 streets which are parallel to the vertical road, where the point 2, 5 is the position of joining of the second street of x-axis with the 5th street of y-axis. Similarly, coming to the point 3, 4 and 4, 3, there is only one cross streets referred to as 3, 4 as well as 4, 3. Now, exercise 3.2. The first problem. Write the answer for the given statement here. The first problem. What is the name of horizontal and vertical lines drawn to determine the position of any point in the Cartesian plane? So, the horizontal line we have seen earlier. Horizontal line we used to call it as x-axis and the vertical line is y-axis. Second subdivision. What is the name of each part of the plane formed by these two lines? So where the x-axis and the y-axis divides your plane into 4 quadrants. So each part is called as a quadrant. Coming to the third subdivision. Write the name of the point where these two lines intersect, where the x-axis and the y-axis, these two lines intersects at the origin. Second problem. In the given graphical figure, the following: the first subdivision, coordinates of B, the second one, coordinates of C, and the third one, the point identified by the coordinates -3, -5. Fourth subdivision, the point identified by the coordinates 2, -4. Fifth subdivision, the abscissa of the point D. Sixth subdivision, the ordinate of the point H. Seventh subdivision, the coordinates of the point L. Eighth subdivision, the coordinates of the point M. Now coming to the solution, he has given the graphical figure. So where he has plotted the points, we need to find out the coordinates of the given points here. So the first question, he talks about the first subdivision. He needs to find the coordinates of B, where the x-axis of B is -5 and the y-axis of B is 2, where these two x-axis and y-axis intersect at B. So the B coordinate will be -5, 2. Now the second subdivision, he needs to find out the value for C. So C x coordinate will be 5 and the y coordinate will be -5. So these x and y coordinate intersects at the point C. So C coordinate will be 5, -5. Now the third problem is to find the point identified by the coordinate -3, -5. Now going to the x-axis, negative value of x-axis -3 and x-axis -3 and the y-axis -5. So this -3 and -5, these two intersects at the point E. So he is asking the point -3, -5 intersects at the point E. So the third subdivision answer is E. Now coming to the fourth one, the point identified by the coordinates 2, -4. So coming to the positive x-axis 2 and the y-axis, negative y-axis -4. So 2, -4 intersects at the point G. So G is 2, -4. Now next subdivision, he wants you to find out the abscissa of the point D, which means that only x value of the point D. So you see that the point D lies here, where the x-axis of the point will be, that the coordinates of D will be 6, 2. So here my abscissa of D will be 6. Now the ordinate of the point H. So ordinate of point H, so where H lies here, the coordinate of H will be -5, -3. So here ordinate means y value. So your y value is -3. So the ordinate of H is -3. Now going to the seventh subdivision, find the coordinates of the point L. So we need to find the point coordinates of L, where L lies on the line of the y-axis, which means that your x-axis must be 0 here. X value must be 0. Since if a point lies on the y-axis, then your x coordinate must be 0. Y value is 5. So the coordinates of L are 0, 5. Now coming to the eighth subdivision, he needs to find the coordinates of M. So since it lies on the negative of x-axis, you're on the line of x-axis, your y must be 0. So the coordinates of M will be -3, 0.